checking out with my drink and my snacks. And fucking Iggy comes up to me and just comes in and goes, "Tickle, tickle!" And grabs my fucking sides. And I don't even turn around because I just know who it is. And I just look up at the cashier and she just goes, "Oh." Like, "Oh?" And kind of gives me a look like, "You're not going to do anything?" I'm just like, I know who that is.
Did you know that he was there?
No.
So he just showed up at the same gas station?
Yeah. Well, it's five,
well, it's the only one that we use.
Yeah, it's 5 points. But then as soon as I heard, "Tickle, tickle," I'm like, that's fucking Florida man.
That's how mailmen greet each other.
That's exactly what we said. We're like, boy, that's how we greet each other. Tickle, tickle.
I didn't know Mailman ate at Wendy's.
What the fuck?
That's what I had for lunch. It was so good.
Oh, today?
Hey,
Yes.
fuck you. Huh? Fuck you.
Why?
Because you didn't bring us Wendy's.
That is...
You know, we were out riding. You know how
So
much
what I'm hearing
calories you
is
burned?
you could have stopped at Wendy's too.
No, we didn't pass one.
Actually, we didn't pass one at all.
No. Fucking bullshit.
Well,
you
why not?
should have called in and you should have been like, "I'll take your guys' order."
Or you don't even have to take our orders. Just bring us fucking Wendy's. We'll eat it.
Yeah. Shame on you.
I am broke.
Me too.
Yeah. And that got sad.
We just bought motorcycles. Do you think we can put food on the table for ourselves?
He's got 2 nepsons to take care of, and he's got a daughter to take care of. And you're just here thinking about yourself.
And
So
an adult son that I pay a lot more money for now than I ever did.
It's a gift that keeps on giving. That's what my dad says.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, hey, let's go ahead and start this. Well, hello! Welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I'm your host, Papa Smurf.
2 cans.
Florida man.
And I'm 30. The pauses always get me. Anytime there's a pause, it's just funny.
Redbeard is not here today.
However, we do have another guest with us, Shador Sanders.
So, Shador, how does it feel to be pranked by Ole Miss?
Dude, okay. First of all,
Redbeard will not be joining us today. He's had some family stuff to take care of.
yeah, he's just got some stuff to do, and it is what it is, and you know, weather's getting more
Unfortunately,
nice.
we're not getting paid for this, so we will not dock us from us pay. But
And who else ain't really getting paid now? Shador Sanders.
So let's talk about this because
I haven't seen the video. Was it?
I don't know how many of our
I sent it to-
listeners are
sent it
sports
to the
fans.
different group chat.
Yeah, I don't know how many of our sports fans. So, but you got to talk about it a little bit, right? NFL draft was this week.
Was
Yeah,
it?
God damn, that was a whirlwind.
It was pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders' son, if you didn't know. Everybody knows who fucking Deion Sanders is, I think, right?
As long as you know even just a little bit about sports, you probably know him.
Yeah.
Prime time, baby.
Pollen in the air, man.
It's prime time.
Pull your microphone back up to your fucking face.
That's because he was trying to do.
I know, like...
Meow.
Hi.
So Shador Sanders was supposed to go at least a first
I
round.
think the latest that he was projected was 21
with the Steelers.
Did he just not get picked?
Well, we'll get to that.
So can you get your face off the microphone?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
God damn.
He did not get picked up.
Fucking space pig over there.
Fucking Will Ramos up in here.
So he missed the first night. First night is just round 1.
Just round 1.
That's right. Friday starts round 2. Gets all the way through round 2.
And round 3.
And round 3.
He's still there.
And he had a special room built either in his house or his dad's house with all 32 hats for each NFL team. And so he can be there and have the whole ceremony.
Like a blacked out room.
No, it was white out. White out with like hints of black. I sent it in the.
I thought it was black with hints of white. I thought it was white lettering, black background, white lettering.
That was probably just the one room.
Yeah,
Like
that's
one,
what I'm talking about, where they had the couches and shit.
Yeah, but
in it.
like the whole room was white.
Yeah, and it all said legendary all over the place and everything else.
Legendary, huh?
Very humble. Very humble.
Very humble.
Very interesting.
So first off, Shador Sanders is built like toucans.
Oh, really?
And if you don't know what toucans looks like, go ahead and give us your stats.
Look at a number 2 pencil.
Yeah, okay.
5'10", 150.
No, don't give yourself that much credit.
He weighed in at the end of the day after a workout, and it was 153
So I don't
So
think
like
150.
like 148.
with all his clothes on.
So like 147.
Close enough.
Now, the number 2 pencil's a pretty good.
Pretty good. Is an apt description.
Yeah.
With a little bit of a fuzzy top.
Yes. I mean,
Broccoli head.
yeah.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Looks just like
That's the hair.
just
That's
like
the haircut
toucans.
style
Yeah.
of the Gen Zers. Now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Looks just like me, except I'm about 20 shades lighter.
Yes. Guy went through the 4th round as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think
Fourth
I think
round.
during the 4th round is when someone allegedly's, in words of Florida man, allegedly, at least 3 students were at least in the room. One,
That's what you look like.
Hey, man, I didn't do my
Someone-
hair today.
someone from Ole Miss, got a hold of what I'm assuming one of his phone numbers.
Yeah, that might.
You know, someone like that has more than one phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking into that too, pretty hardcore, because they email all the teams the numbers, and they're like, "How the hell did this person get his number?" Because
A college student.
A college student, yeah.
Yeah.
So the college student called Shador and said he was the GM for the New Orleans Saints.
yeah,
And the kid said, are you excited about the draft? Excited for this to happen? He's like, oh man, I've been waiting for this all my life. He's like, and the kid goes, we're gonna have to keep waiting, and hangs up the phone.
Gotcha, bitch.
And they filmed like Shador's reaction. He just goes,
he was so confused.
he's like, what? What the hell was that?
He just said, "What the hell does that mean? What are you asking me? What'd they say? I don't know."
They said I'm gonna have to wait.
Yeah. It was super funny. Hopefully that takes his
yeah, I think that'll probably be a pretty humbling
ego.
experience.
Hopefully that takes his ego down a little bit between that phone call and the fact that he didn't get drafted until the 5th round.
And the team that drafted him also took another quarterback before him.
Also,
And also just traded for a quarterback and just signed a quarterback, and then has a quarterback
Also-
that's an alleged rape sexual assaulter.
Also,
No.
that team has
Alleged,
5.
alleged.
That team
Allegedly.
now has 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I was reading a story this morning that even
Seems a bit
said
excessive.
You need 3.
don't be surprised if Shador Sanders actually gets cut and doesn't make the roster. Because they have 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah, they'll probably put the guy that they just drafted. Well,
They
don't know,
have
bro.
5
Like-
said that he would be above him, so
they have 5 quarterbacks. There's no way Deshaun's playing this
no,
year.
Deshaun Watson's not playing. He's done.
So let's make him 4. So they'll probably put either the guy that they drafted before Shador on the practice squad and only dress 2.
Right, which
Yeah.
would be Joe Flacco and Kenny fucking Pickett.
He's got a Super Bowl ring. Okay, the Browns have
Super Bowl
2 Super Bowl rings in the
He's got-
quarterback room.
He's got the same Super Bowl ring the fucking janitor has. All right.
A ring's a ring. They don't ask how; they ask how many.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, there is a real possibility too that they just go into the season, they just roster 4. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it might.
The thing
But-
is, if you
but
roster 4,
Deshaun is still on the roster.
Yeah, but I think there's like an exception because he'll be on the PUP list or whatever the hell,
he's,
or IR.
yeah,
or whatever.
he's on a like an injured reserve list. So
like, that doesn't
that
play
doesn't
into
count
it at
towards
all.
the 46-man roster that you have to have at the start of every season.
Okay, but
Interesting.
what if Deshaun actually gets healthy?
That's not gonna happen.
Well, they're saying right now
retoured in what, like January.
Yeah, he was rehabbing it and he retore it or whatever. But
yeah, it was something like that.
they're saying that even best case scenario
from there. Ignore the call.
Yeah,
See how that's done? Oh, I don't recognize that number. I'm just gonna hang
don't
up.
answer.
Yeah.
anyways,
voicemail.
I think best case scenario they're saying like he won't even be able to return to like fucking week 10 or some shit.
Best case.
Best case.
That's Aaron
Like
Aaron
week
Rodgers'
like
best
week
case
8.
scenario.
They said somewhere between week 8 and week 12 is like best case scenario, I guess. So I don't
So
know.
at that point, you have 6-7 weeks left in the season. You might as well just, if you still want him around, you might as well just wait till next year.
Well, he's not going to play another snap. They're just going to wait till next offseason and cut him, and it has something to do with the salary cap because like a post June 1st cut, blah 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 blah, numbers, but it's because it's going to be one of them things.
One of them things.
Well, irregardless, Shedeur Sanders was just drafted. Can we get a moment of silence for the end of his career?
And thank you very much. Can we also get a moment of silence for Pope Francis? Thank you very much.
When was his funeral?
yes.
So his,
yesterday?
I don't remember he died on the 21st, Easter Monday.
Okay.
So his body.
What?
So they seal
Yeah.
off his apartment like almost immediately. Then they wait up to 3 days to confirm he's dead, get the plans in order. It's
This is like the Jesus rose from the dead type
because
thing.
This is a tradition that has gone back
They just
millennia.
let the body sit for 3 days.
No, they embalm it and they do the.
how do you confirm that he's dead if you're
Yeah,
embalming him?
they-
You're fucking killing him if he's not dead.
They confirm he's dead. They embalm him. They make sure that his body is laid to rest and all that.
Well, he's not coming back after he's embalmed.
Good song. Good song.
Good Christian band.
Yeah.
They should have just let him sit for 3 days.
And then after that,
Then embalm.
I think between day like 5 and 10 after the death is when they'll have the official funeral, and then they'll let people into the Vatican to see his body.
Yeah.
Why are their hats so pointy?
That's like his calling hours, right?
Yeah, it's equivalent to the calling hours. And then from day 10 or 11 to 21 after his death is when they will seal off the Vatican. All the cardinals will arrive in the Vatican, and then they will stay there until they pick a pope.
So have they started that? I don't know.
No.
I don't know what numbers we're on.
No, tomorrow would be day 7, so I'm guessing they're letting people view the body after the calling hours, and then the funeral, and then
I guess. I guess I didn't realize it's only been a week.
yeah, so it'd be Friday ish is when they'll close the doors, seal off the Vatican. No one's allowed in or out, and then they'll
Like to the city or to
the country. Yes,
so that's it.
yeah.
So nobody is allowed to move except for the Cardinals that come in.
The Cardinals have to stay there.
I know.
The Cardinals are not allowed to leave the Vatican until a pope is elected.
So they have to arrive before they seal the city off. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
And then they want there's like 250-ish Cardinals.
God damn.
Yeah.
Right,
they want
right.
them all to arrive for the Pope's funeral, obviously.
Well, sure.
Yeah. So then once they're there, then any stragglers that couldn't make it for some reason, then that's when they'll arrive, and then they'll
Then they'll shut it down.
yeah.
He's too busy playing fucking
No,
Clash
I'm
of
actually.
Clans.
I was trying to find something on that thing that West Woman was talking about.
West woman.
I love dogs. Your black route.
The thing about the mushrooms. 'Cause he said,
Yeah, sure. We can discuss that. I also have a news article that I saved that's kind of fun, and I want to talk about that too. You guys will like that. But we're talking about the fucking Pope right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why do they have really tall, pointy hats?
it's a good question.
And why do they have staffs?
That's so they can insert them into underage boys' rectums.
So the staff, I have everything to believe it has to do with being a shepherd.
Yes, they are the shepherd of the flock. Yeah.
Okay.
My God, it's very intimidating.
Shepherd of Fire?
No,
Avenged
the flock.
Sevenfold?
Yeah, they put an artificial light in it. It looks ugly.
Oh, there's a light on it?
Yeah,
What are you talking? Hold on. Which shepherd staff are you talking about?
the ones that they were using.
They
at the
cast
Vatican.
lightning and
Okay, but not the
spells
one
and shit.
Like not the one like the Pope might use or something.
No, it's all the shepherds. They all had one.
But the Pope is the shepherd.
Did they do like?
They were marching and stuff. It was very scary.
Can they like
The
cast
soldiers
spells with them shits?
The Vatican guards.
No. I don't know. I
a Swiss card.
No, the Swiss cards. Yeah, but they're
you
specifically
saw
at the
video?
Vatican.
Yeah, he lifts up his staff and he's like, I cast unwiped ass cheeks.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Let me see if I can find the video.
I heard everybody calling JD Vance's new nickname is Pope Killer. I saw that.
Wait, why was that?
So JD Vance visited the Pope like 2 or 3
Like Saturday. No, it was like Saturday, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was like 2 days before he ended up passing, and so so they reported that JD Vance went and visited the Pope, and then on Easter Monday is when the Pope passed. So now everyone's saying that JD Vance is the one that killed the Pope.
The Pope has been sick.
Somebody squatted a Cybertruck.
That's dumb. Not the Pope. The Pope has been sick
Said
He has
for a while now.
the past like month or so he's had some serious cases of pneumonia.
One could say he's down with the sickness.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, that shit goes hard though.
that's a different kind of. That's not what I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the Pope hat.
God fucking damn it!
Again,
12-3.
God!
Fuck.
another fucking homer. Who is pitching right now?
Some fucking bum, obviously.
Damien Dark.
No.
That
Zero
What?
Dark 30?
Damien Dark is from the Arrow. He's the bad guy.
Which bad guy?
The blue eye guy,
Oh, okay.
white hair.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah. In the Arrow. Damien Dark.
I started that TV show.
Yeah.
It was.
I think I watched quite a lot of it. And
I
then-
watched it
and
up
then-
until like season 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when
Yeah.
that's when the Flash and then Supergirl and then DC's
Yeah.
Legends of Tomorrow and then this show,
They-
then that show, then this show.
Yeah, you would have to jump around
You'd
from
have
fucking
to.
shows.
They
Okay.
did every year they did a crossover
Yeah, they
episode.
did.
But
I didn't watch those other shows.
You'd watch Arrow and it'd be like the end of the episode or the end of the crossover, like 2-hour mark or whatever, or it'd be like you watch the Flash and be in the middle, so you have no idea what the fuck's going
Right.
on, and you don't know how it ends because you're watching all of the Flash and all of the Arrow. So you're like, God fucking damn it!
Yeah, I
Yeah, but if you don't watch the other episodes, you're going to be very confused.
you know what it started reminding me of?
The Walking Dead.
No, I was gonna say Lost.
Yes, I see.
Like I really felt like that connection with Lost, and I'm not really sure why, but
just one more time.
you tickled his balding spot. Oh, so everyone,
Tickle my balls.
just in case you're unaware, Florida Man's hairline is drastically receding, and
Don't remind me.
There it is. It's all the way up past his glasses. Oh, it got worse. It got worse.
Looks
Your
like
finger
it's
is cold.
not gonna be too long till you gotta join the Mr. Clean gang, huh?
yes, it's
Mr. Clean.
It's he's got a very large widow's peak.
Starting to get
very
little little faint in the back.
Yeah,
there.
which listen, I've been there before.
Yeah.
I just embraced it. The male pattern baldness in the back is really starting to come in, and
Yeah.
he doesn't want to embrace it yet.
No,
Not yet.
I started noticing when I was about 21, 22, then like 23, I looked at, I'm like, holy fuck, it's
Yeah.
getting
Where's
bad.
hair?
I don't think I started shaving my head until I was like 34, 35.
I always had like short, like a buzz cut.
Yeah, I
It's
did
just
too.
easier because I can always just shave it myself. But then once I was like 24, I'm like, fuck it. We're just 24, 25, just done for
Ball
fucking
is
shit.
way better too.
Yes.
If you buzz cuts look weird. Does anyone else agree? Like,
It depends on the person. It depends on their head shape.
I mean, Sinead O'Connor, fine, but
Yeah.
like a dude.
Sinead O'Connor.
I got
Demi
I got
Moore?
Whoa, you motherfucker!
Why are you name dropping?
fuck.
2018.
That comes out of your pay.
You now owe me one
Okay,
Zin pouch.
Papa Smurf. My bad. I made a little oopsies. I got a sound clip for you. You ready for it?
That depends.
It's 7 seconds.
Is
not-
It's a
is it a
trademark.
song?
No, it's not a song.
Is it like a
It's just
that
a
a
clip.
cop?
It's a clip of a TV show. Is that bad?
yeah?
Yeah, trademark.
Those are usually copyrighted.
Okay.
So
So if I play it at all, that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Fuck! You can't take somebody else's property.
without the express written consent.
Yeah.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What if I say we do not own the rights to the falling sound that's about
That
to be
doesn't
played?
matter.
Doesn't matter. They can still take the whole episode down.
All right. Well,
It's just not. It's not worth it.
I was just gonna play that one thing from that one kid show where
You can say what it is. You
can
just
say
can't
the show.
play it.
it was the clip from SpongeBob where King Neptune takes off his crown and he
bald.
bends over.
Bald, my eyes.
Yeah, I got that. I get that a lot.
You can do that yourself,
Bald,
and it's not considered a copyright infringement. But using the actual audio from it is.
Yeah. Fuck. Well.
What were you about to say that's not necessarily true? We could use things.
I don't know. What the fuck is going on in this video?
Why are you watching a fucking video? We're doing a goddamn
What
podcast.
is that?
Oh, speaking of fucking Florida man, this motherfucker decided that he was just going to be fucking negative Nancy and
You're surprised?
and disagreeing with everyone on was that Saturday?
Friday and Saturday and Thursday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday.
Every day.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't. It was egregiously bad.
Yeah, I think it
Friday
was.
and Saturday.
I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday and Saturday because we were talking about baseball, and then Germany, and then France, fucking French, and the D-gents from upcountry,
Yeah, because he's fucking Canadian.
Yeah.
He's French Canadian
French Canadian.
Just the French part.
and Canadian.
Oui, oui.
Oh, oui, mon monsieur.
I don't know what the other is. And
Voulez-vous?
and I don't understand.
I need to get the mustache.
do it, but you gotta.
It was pretty long. It was like down there.
Yeah. No, I get
thought
it.
about-
You should have waxed it up and curled it.
That would have been awesome.
It would have
Shaved
been
the whole
awesome.
face and just kept the mustache.
whole baguette in that thing.
I could have had some meth in there, and it would have been amazing.
Hey, what did they?
Some meth.
They say
Meth.
they don't say smoking a cigarette. What did they say?
Smoke a fag.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. That's
And that's why he doesn't.
Did you bring the
smoke.
coupons?
the coupons.
Oh fuck!
I knew you forgot them.
I was gonna put him in my fucking book bag.
You'd forget 'em.
But he had to clean his visor.
No, I was already outside when I had to clean my visor.
He doesn't know that.
No, he does. He heard the story. How did I forget that? I looked at them this morning, and I'm like,
And I texted you on Saturday at like 6:30. It's like, hey, if you can remember, can you please bring the Meyer coupons?
okay.
And you just went, sure.
I did because I was like, oh yeah, perfect. I'm up. I'm brushing my teeth. I'll remember
The
this.
fact that you were up at 6:30 is amazing.
know.
Is amazing in itself.
I know. And then Friday night, I was awake too late because I watched Conclave.
The Enclave?
What is that? Is that a
does that
lawnmower?
Is that what that is? A lawnmower?
Sounds like it.
I can go yell at him real quick.
Yeah, go yell at his neighbor.
Hey, can you quit fucking mowing your lawn? We're doing something.
So we get back from our little motorcycle adventure, and I'm like, fuck. Toucans was already here. Papa 31 was in the driveway. I'm like, well, shit. I look at 31 and he's like, just drive through the yard.
I just gave him a point. I'm like, just do this. Drive through the yard.
When I was
Expressly where he fucking put these stakes up so his neighbors don't drive through the yard.
Fuck them.
And I was like, well, that's going to fucking piss your neighbors off.
I'm like, fuck them. I have to put up fucking orange stakes in my goddamn yard just so they don't fucking drive through them.
Yeah. What is it, like a 4-foot gap between your two driveways or something like that?
I want to
4 or
say
5
like
feet.
6.
Six?
Yeah.
You know.
Something like that. 4 to 6 feet, sure.
when I was pulling in your driveway, I saw your dad, but I thought it was you. And I waved at him.
You don't know how many times we've gotten that.
And I waved like a fucking dumbass. I can't remember what I did.
So you just waved normally. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got out. I'm like, wait, that looks a little bit too old to be 31. And
Well, how dare you? How dare you insult my twin like that?
Your camera's dead.
Which camera?
My Ring camera?
Yeah.
He
It's not
wasn't
dead.
here.
Yeah, I know.
It's not dead. I got notifications every time you guys walked in my driveway.
We talk. Well, we were talking to your dad for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
So
said, where the fuck are you?
I don't know what to tell you about
Because
that.
I looked in his garage window, and he wasn't here.
Because my dad
You're
had to go to Home
peeping in
Depot.
people's windows, huh?
I'm a peeping Tom.
How long were you here before I got here?
Like 15 fucking minutes.
Well, then you vastly underestimated the time that it would take you to get over here.
I said
Well,
25 minutes.
He accounted for going a certain speed, and he may have gone over said speed.
Yeah.
Are you saying that
Allegedly.
Are you saying
He may have. He may have. He may not have.
I
That's
did
all
the
I'm
speed
saying.
limit.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. Are you saying he has poor time management skills? There's no way. There's no
Mister,
way.
I
he
can't pivot.
Well,
Because I don't want to.
I did one quest.
I couldn't pivot. I was done delivering mail
Well,
by...
which day was it this week where you woke up at like what was it, 6:40 or 6:50?
Oh yeah.
It was the day I was on because I just see a text. Oh fuck, boys! Whatever it was. Oh, here we go.
Time to do criminal speed.
Well, I had sat down and I'm like,
Oopsies.
you know what? I'm gonna play some more Assassin's Creed Origins. And then so I got down and I started it and I was like, you know what? It's kind of nice outside. So I text Florida Man. I said, what are you doing? He's like, harassing the cops. And I was like,
being a vagrant.
and I was like, oh,
I feel like if
all right.
Weird flex, but okay.
I feel like if our life was GTA 5 and you would pan over to be the
dropping.
2. If you pan over
2811.
2811. If you pan over to Florida Man, he is Trevor
Who?
from GTA 5.
Who's Trevor?
You never played GTA 5?
Yeah, but I don't know name. It's like I watch
He's the
TV shows for seasons. I don't know their fucking names.
He's the redneck hilly motherfucker that I will just fucking kill you just because I'm bored, motherfucker.
I couldn't tell you the last time I played GTA 5 anyways. I don't know.
Well, it's not going to matter here in about 6 months.
Maybe.
Well, I was harassing the cops because
Wasn't
they
this supposed to be out
harassed
2
me
years ago?
first.
Well, I mean, they never actually came out and said like, yes, it's going to be released. People just speculated it, but they've come out and said it's coming. It's coming this year.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Do not come. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Look, they even got the same receding hairline.
It's funny because it's true.
It's funny because it's true. Yeah, I definitely. I don't. You know, I don't play much in the video games. But anyways, I did one short. Actually, it was a really short quest. I was surprised. I was like, holy fuck, that's it. And then I looked at my phone. I looked at what time he said, 25 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I can probably go ahead and start getting ready and make my way out of the house.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, exactly. He was here. He must have been here in like 10 fucking minutes. And then I did have to clean the visor of my helmet, so.
It's crazy what criminal speed can get you, right?
I did the speed limit.
That's a bold-faced lie.
Even the cop that I sped past was like, dude.
A bullshit.
1:20 is when he arrived at my house.
No. He wasn't here for 15 minutes before I got here, was he?
I
Maybe.
texted you at 1:05. I got here in 15 minutes.
Are we
I'm trying to validate.
irregardless? I know it took a little bit to clear my...
So a drive that would normally take you, what, like 35, 40 minutes took you 15?
No. To get here, no. That's why it's like we'll meet at 31's house. Because it's kind of...
Halfway in between.
Yeah. It's a good meeting place.
Middle ground.
Plus I don't want to ride with my computer,
Yeah. For longer than you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, I did get that.
You should go back to that and
Why aren't you here?
he walked away.
Well,
You come back?
I scurried away.
Double middle fingers.
Should have done a
And
Naruto
then
run.
you pull up at 1:35.
Perfect.
Why aren't you here?
I'm trying to watch fucking Star Wars, and I'm just getting all these fucking notifications from my fucking Ring camera. Tell me what your friend doing. Tell me what your friend doing.
I knew that you had something. I just couldn't remember what exactly you were doing.
Yeah,
So,
and my buddy fucking flaked on me.
Yeah, I
Fucking
heard.
asshole.
you watched it by yourself
Watched
again?
by myself in the D-box.
Yeah, Pampa
He
31.
paid for a D-box seat?
I pay for D-box, bitch.
And he flaked on you?
It's my dick in
Well,
a
he
box.
owes you like $50.
Yeah, good thing we're going tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a short gym session.
What's tomorrow?
Chest. Chest.
Chest.
Yeah.
Oh, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see what kind of overtime you have.
True.
Because, no offense there, Toucans, but I don't know that Toucans can spot me.
Just use the blue bench.
I know. It just, once you get used to
Not using. Yeah.
a bench that you're on, like, I mean, I could, I suppose, and then Toucans can fucking
Try.
try to spot me.
Well, you can deadlift 225.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You just got to put his ball. You just got to put your balls in his face, and it'll be fine.
What balls?
Do you have little balls?
Ooh, self burn. Those are rare.
Those are pretty rare.
I don't know. I mean, I guess. I'm trying to think of a good comparison.
A peanut?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
See, in college, we compared ours to coconuts because they were bigger than our. They were bigger
Yeah,
than
but
our
coconuts
dicks
are actually
and
quite
hair.
large.
and
Yeah,
hairy.
you might have elephantitis at that point.
bigger in relation to our peni, and then quite hairy.
This is a good hypothetical. Would you rather your nuts be? Would you rather your nuts be double the normal size or half the normal size?
Now, okay, we got to do Googling here real
No,
quick.
imagine the fucking loads you'd be shooting.
Just to confirm.
Yeah, but imagine the problems that could
What
come out of
is
having
the
like that big a nuts.
average size
of a testicle.
of a male's.
I'm gonna guess 2.5, 3,
Genitalia.
3 to 4 centimeters. No, wait. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What'd you say?
3 to 4 centimeter.
Any other guesses, real quick?
I don't know.
The average size of a male testicle in adulthood is roughly 18 millimeters. This translates to a length of about 4.5 to 5.1 centimeters, or 1.8 to 2 inches.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
2
So-
inches.
So 2 inches and you said
Now I gotta
diameter?
go.
Which size?
Now I gotta go home and measure my balls.
So would I rather
About lengthwise.
Yeah.
About 2
Okay,
inches.
so your question is, would you rather have half the size or double the size?
Yeah.
Double the size.
So testicles that are an inch long or 4 inches.
Yeah. That's,
Basically 3 dicks. Either way.
No, I'd rather have
Unless
smaller.
you're blessed.
No, you'd rather have smaller.
Yeah, it makes your dick look bigger.
true. True.
That too, but also like they wouldn't get in the way as much.
Yeah. And then, and then you don't got to worry about them slapping against your leg as much, I would imagine.
That's
Until
part
you-
of
and-
getting in the way.
Until you get older, but then yeah.
Maybe though, if it's
But
not
then-
weighing it down.
But then imagine if you already had half the size nuts and then you started taking steroids, then they'd be like little fucking raisins.
Okay, but why? Oh, you just. What? Where did steroids just randomly come
I don't
up?
know.
He wants to fucking make some gains. Talk
Oh,
about
no.
He's-
Fuck that.
He's already going to be making newbie gains.
Yeah.
I do not. If I ever felt the need that I need to take
speed?
steroids, I would just stop. I would just be like, okay, I'm done. Because
It was an aftershock.
It's the reverb.
No,
what about Tren? Let's take Tren. Let's do it.
Trenbolone?
Yeah.
I like meth.
Or what about Anavar? We taking Anavar?
no.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never taken any of that shit.
I've been accused. I have been accused of taking steroids. My gym life is complete.
I've never taken any of that shit.
If you ever get to that point, it is the greatest feeling of anyone who ever goes to the gym of being accused of taking steroids. When you know you've never taken them in your life.
Right? So I have this fun little news story, right?
Okay.
And it's really fun. And the headline is Weird Things About the U.S. That Americans Don't Know Are Strange.
Oh, it's
Like
become
it's
part of
normal for us?
It's our
Oh,
commonplace.
wait.
Alabama. No.
We gotta say it like
Drive-thrus.
the cool
Drive-thrus.
people. It's the norm for us.
It's the norm for us.
What was that movement?
So
It's the norm for
This one,
us.
this one we're gonna start out. And this is,
Is
a
it
little.
done by by state or is it just
No.
Okay.
It's just America.
Okay.
America.
Because
Pineapple on pizza.
to start off with,
that's good.
apparently it's not normal for places to have drive-thrus.
What?
Our state.
Our state, Ohio, is basically the only state that has like drive-thrus.
You drive through and you can get beer and pop and shit from the fridges.
I didn't know that. I thought that was fucking. I thought everywhere had that.
No,
No.
I remember going to
They have them in
Arkansas.
Pennsylvania.
Well, it's like some parts of Pennsylvania, some parts of Virginia, West Virginia, then some parts of like Michigan have them.
So it's just like our little area of the United
Yeah.
States, really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Apparently.
when my buddies came up here, they were like, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "It's a drive-through liquor store."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
A convenience store. Yeah.
It's a convenience store. I mean,
"Oh, the one we went, it's mainly just fucking liquor."
Well, it typically is because
Yeah.
that's the whole point of it. You can just drive in, grab your fucking 30 rack of natural,
and go
then-
drunk driving.
Yeah,
And they were like,
"Like
"What
God
the
intended."
fuck?"
Bro,
Like
it would
God
be-
intended.
It would be like a week in Florida before they would outlaw fucking drive-through liquor stores.
Oh,
Yeah.
They'd be like, okay, and that's over.
And the Florida man did it.
and that's a
again.
wrap.
Wouldn't even last a week. Probably a week might be too generous.
Yeah, probably.
It's been 3 days. Yep.
So this first thing, and I never thought anything
Out of the norm.
that it was weird, but apparently putting real estate agents' face on the for sale signs. Right? We do that all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's normal.
That's
How
right?
you know who you're talking
That's
to?
how you know who your agent is, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know. And it apparently that's not a thing anywhere else.
Do they just not sell houses?
No, they do,
No,
but
they just put a fucking phone number in, like,
They have,
this
like-
is Samuel Jackson.
I guess they have like a for sale sign. And that's it.
You're supposed to contact someone, a realty company, see
I
if they
would
have
like
it.
to know
maybe.
the person's face I am talking to before.
Yeah, because what what if they're sketchy? And what if they're a woman?
Yeah, what if they
I don't trust it.
What do you mean? What if they're a woman?
Well, if they look fat, definitely not calling.
God damn it! God damn it! 39.52.
It's been a little bit. I gotta get back into the groove of things.
You missed one fucking podcast and forget
I'm just
how to
texting
do
you
it.
all these.
I know.
All right, so that's 3. Okay, that's my limit. I gotta stop now.
No, you gotta say his name now.
It's true. Then you gotta out yourself.
What if I say my own name?
Then we'll still
If you say
fucking
your own name, I'm leaving it.
Fine, princess. We'll just
Yeah. Bleeding.
My shit's bleeding. Yeah, not my actual shit.
Do
but-
you want?
I don't know how much fucking food you eat.
Do you want?
No, I'm
How
good.
much fucking fast food you eat? I wouldn't be surprised if it starts bleeding one of these days.
But anywho,
This next one we have talked about before, right?
is it hamburgers?
No.
Prostitution.
And this the title of this section just says it's big. Like really big. Says I'm from the UK, and 2 years ago I did Route 66. Even taking the interstate, so not the actual Route 66, but you get the idea. It took 4 days of 12 plus hours of driving to do it.
Yeah.
It's goddamn huge.
Never heard that in my life, but okay.
Well, when we're talking about
Yes.
the roads, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
people-
It takes about 10 hours to get to. Takes about 10 hours to get where my grandparents live in Florida, Vero Beach.
10 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
10, 12. I think they break it up over 2 days.
Here, I recently, and this is just part of that section. I recently went to Yellowstone with my wife. This is an American, and we drove about 16 hours straight to get there. While we were there, we chatted up a European couple who thought we were lying about our drive. I remember one saying, "Why did they feel the need to exaggerate such a ridiculous lie about driving?"
We do long distance.
Yeah.
Like, I drove 20 hours straight down to Florida one time.
Sure.
Opposed to gay or
Right. Correct.
Like, non-stop.
okay.
20
Well,
hours.
it's like I keep. I keep
drive 20 hours?
I keep thinking of the one like someone was in the UK and they're like, oh, it's so hard to visit my dad. I can never see him.
They're an hour away.
Yeah, they're 2 hours away. It's so hard to see him and so hard to make plans. It's like my parents live 45 minutes away.
Yeah.
2 hours away is Columbus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
Guess
that's
how long it takes to get from LA to New York City?
36 hours,
41 hours.
You were close.
Pretty close. Yeah.
3,000 miles.
So, this
Going
one...
from the tippy top of Maine all the way to LA.
Well, that's probably. I just did like the.
It's like 50.
Yeah.
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 You just...
I just did the 2 like cities that I could think of that
Sure.
were furthest away from each other.
Go to Anchorage to Miami.
Oh God.
no, oh, fuck.
Can you drive that?
You can.
You can drive it.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. Let's see.
I think you might have to take one ferry. Maybe.
No, Key West.
Oh yeah, Key West.
That's even further.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anchorage, Alaska to Key West. And that's not even like the northern city in Alaska.
That's the northernmost capital, but.
Yeah.
No, not Anchorage. Fucking God damn it, Anchorage, Alaska. You fucks.
Where's the other Anchorage?
It's fucking like North
Arkansas?
Carolina or some shit.
It only takes 2 hours. It's like we're only 4,000 miles away from Australia.
78 hours.
Oh, God damn.
Damn.
Or almost just shy of 5,000 miles. 4950.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Fuck that. But that would be one of the most beautiful drives ever, though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it would be terrible, but like, can you imagine the scenery doing that drive, though?
Well, so here's the thing. If you are just driving that...
That's over.
To drive it, to look at everything, and
That'd be a
if
hell
you
of a
wanna,
road trip.
If you want to stop, you stop,
It'd almost
shit
take
like
you-
that. Like
a month to do that.
it would take a long time.
Yeah.
It would take a long time.
But imagine getting like a really super nice RV to do that, and that'd be a hell of a time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be sweet. Nah, put our motorcycles behind it, and then when somebody else wants it, we just hell yeah. So this next one I didn't quite understand I guess because this is where we live, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had to read some of the stuff underneath, but it says how easy it is as an outsider to make friends. It says you guys are nice as hell. I moved here back at the start of 2024. I've got my small group of friends back in New Zealand, and though
she's a Kiwi.
And though I'd have trouble making new ones, but Americans have been some of the friendliest people I've ever met.
Interesting. I thought we hated.
Wait until you go down south.
Where did this person move to?
I don't know.
It had to be in the south because they're so friendly down there.
They are.
Howdy, y'all.
Oh, bless-
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
bless
bless
your
you.
heart.
Get you
bless
some
you.
mashed potatoes, baby.
You want some sweet
That
tea with
honestly
that?
though, when an older black woman calls you baby or sugar or
she
honey,
calls you
sugar.
Sugar.
She says, "Grab you."
There's one on my route.
Yeah.
Swing 7. I hand her the mail. She goes, "Oh, thanks, sugar." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Yeah.
Grab you some fruit, baby. Shit, I'm about to grab that ass. You keep talking like that.
No, flashbacks. Oh, PTSD. Oh no. on my old route, there was an older black woman. Oh man, she told me once that she wanted to throw me in the house, throw me on the couch, and then have me sit there while she shakes her ass in my face. She was all of 65, and she was a big woman.
She's trying to show you she still got it.
I'm like, well, thank you for the offer, but I got to keep going. So,
Thanks, but no thanks.
Bam.
Did she at least have a caboose on her?
well, she was an older black lady, so yeah, you can make that assumption.
But one of the stories that I was looking at talks about like how, we hold doors open.
Yeah.
Right? Like you'll hold a door open for someone just because, and you'll
Sometimes
say...
you get
Oh, yeah.
fucked and there's an entire fucking line.
in Japan, they don't do that.
No, apparently
I know in Japan they don't do that.
most other places.
Yeah.
But...
Why not? That's fucking rude.
Right, it's weird, right? We think it's weird, but apparently that is not like a social norm anywhere else. And you'll walk by people on the road and
Hey.
you'll just be like, hey, it doesn't...
Do they not wave to other...
No.
Do bikers not wave?
Well, I don't know about like motorcyclists and whatever, but I'm saying like when you're just like how many times maybe not I don't know. I live in more of a neighborhood like area. You
I
ever
do.
just wave to your fucking neighbors when you're driving by or they
Yeah.
wave
Oh,
to
yeah.
you? All the
I
time.
don't even
Sometimes.
have to know the person. I'm like, hey,
Most of the
how
time
are
I
ya?
don't. You just
Yeah,
Just give 'em away.
sometimes-
Yeah.
Hey,
Go fuck yourself.
Some old guy was walking
Yeah.
his dog, and I went on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because he was looking at me.
Sometimes the neighborhood kids want to help you with your yard work for some reason, and then you're just like, all right, free labor. Let's go.
it's not for free. That's the point.
Oh, back in the old days.
I do love though when they're like, can I mow your lawn? You can, and whatever. And what if you gave him a penny?
Here.
I paid you, buddy.
Hey, they don't make these anymore.
Go buy yourself a popsicle.
They will never show up to your house again.
You want your popsicles?
Yeah.
I got popsicles in my basement. Popsicles, they're in my basement next to my cellar.
Some popsicles. They're in my basement.
But when you sit back and think about it, like, it is kind of easy for us to just make friends.
Yeah,
Or-
like
or
the guy on the gram. I gave him a little fist bump.
it may even only be for that one interaction, like that
Yeah.
one day or that one moment in time. But it's like,
Oh yeah, now you think about it at like music
being
festivals.
cordial.
Like
yeah.
when we go, like when Papa 31, I go to Sonic. When we go to Ang, we'll be in line, just starting a conversation. We'll be waiting.
Do they not do that over?
We'll be waiting.
No,
overseas?
We'll
apparently
be waiting
not.
for a
What the
band,
fuck?
a band to play, and we'll just strike up a conversation with
Hey,
people
how are
next to
you?
us.
we went to the fucking Guardians game, met the fucking...
and met the guitarist for Killstreak. Shout out Killstreak.
Yeah. And it just, for no reason, we
'cause
started
we
just fucking talking to
We
him.
just happened to be talking about incarceration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And someone's just like, "Oh, are you gonna go to incarceration?"
And we didn't think anything of it that he heard our conversation.
Yeah.
We were just like, we were thinking about it, but they're sold out, whatever else. And just started the...
Yeah.
I mean, that was... I guess they don't... I guess that's not
That's
like
fucking weird.
What's weird?
That they don't do that.
Well, that's kind of my point.
Are
Like,
they antisocial? Don't talk to me.
but so that brings up another really interesting topic that you say, because people who are antisocial in America, fuck, that's Tourette's.
13-3.
Oh. But people who are antisocial in America, are they really antisocial?
Maybe they're just European.
Yes and no.
But you know
was
what I
that?
mean?
Yeah.
That was
My throat.
was it yours or mine?
It was mine.
Was it mine? I don't know.
Somebody's the throat goat.
You know, are they really antisocial? And if they went over to like Europe, would they be antisocial?
No, they'd be fucking normal over there.
Would they actually be more outgoing?
Probably.
Over there.
Yeah,
Would they
probably.
be like, why are you fucking talking to me?
You know, they say over in Europe, they go, "You good?" Yeah. And they just walk away.
You good?
Okay.
You
I'm
good,
gonna try to
bruv?
do that here, right?
Did you brush your teeth this morning? You better not have.
You know it's against the law, bro. We're fucking scousers. We don't fucking...
We don't get no.
What if you're not good and you're like, "No, I'm actually fucking terrible. I'm about to blow out my fucking brains."
All right, well, that's illegal because you can't own the gun, but okay.
True. I
Well, you have
ran in-
universal health care, so you'd be all right.
I actually had a customer on your Route 31.
No, they need a license for every firearm.
And I said,
You need a license here.
Yeah, but you don't need a license for a firearm here.
You don't need a license for
You need to
anything.
register
Technically,
it.
I mean, you
No.
can just.
no.
You don't?
No. If you're buying a brand new gun
okay.
from a licensed firearms dealer,
Yeah.
they will register it.
That's sketchy as shit.
So like fin feather fur.
Yes, they will register it.
Okay, so customer on my route.
Customer on your route, I was delivering the mail, and I walked up, and he was coming out. So I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Handed him his mail. He said, "Fucking shitty, just like the fucking rest of us." And I was like, "Well, okay. I hope your day gets better." And that's what I said. Well, I hope your day gets better. I'm gonna keep delivering the mail.
Well, at least
I don't
you
even
kept
remember
a
what
buck
address it
100
was.
with you.
I don't remember where it was, but I was
Well,
like,
there was a customer on Swing A. I just walked up to him like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Well, not fucking good, as you can tell." That was the one where his dog was laying on the carpet. They were literally about to put his dog down.
"Well, that sucks."
Yeah.
Why would you even ask?
Why would you ask?
I'm just like, "Hey, how's it going?" He's like, "Well, it's not going good."
That's when you go, "Do you want this, or you mean just put it in the mailbox?"
But turns out that it was the mean dog that they put down. So that's,
Oh, okay,
Right,
that's
right.
good then.
yeah.
But it
Yes and no.
You could have been like,
Not
"Oh,
good
I
for
thought
them,
this day
but
would
good for
never
you."
come. Rejoice."
But think of how many times that you just do that on your route.
Hey, how are ya?
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I mean, every single person that comes outside, you're just like, hey, what's up?
I mean, some people get offered to get thrown on the couch inside the house, and then you know.
Have her way with you. She go. No, I'm not gonna go there. Oh, hello.
Dong.
Domine Pater Spiritus Sancte.
All right, so
Number 3.
Can you please
Well,
make that ass clap for a
it is
sausage
number
McGriddle?
It is actually number 5 in this story. I skipped like the first one and maybe one of the other ones. I don't remember. Anyways, the options when ordering food.
What?
I thought it was a TV joke. I feel naughty asking to swap chips for mash, but you guys can request pretty much anything.
Like the sides?
What do they mean by mash?
Well,
Mashed potatoes.
Okay.
are they just referring to the overall idea that you can get stuff not necessarily the way it comes, but you can ask to
The way it comes.
no,
Yes.
like the customization options.
Whatever
basically.
it says on the menu apparently is,
It's
that's what it is.
black and white. Like that's what you're getting. Don't fucking ask.
you
for
know, like they said I feel naughty asking to swap chips for mash. Obviously chips are fries.
Yeah.
I don't think naughty's the correct term in that scenario, but
Yeah, but if they feel naughty doing it because they're not accustomed to it.
Still don't think it's the proper use.
It's not. It's not.
I feel so naughty. I can't.
But again,
mash
that's our
potatoes.
culture.
Yeah.
We wouldn't use the word naughty to describe that.
Right.
you know, but I sat back and I'm like, yeah, I guess really you go to a restaurant and you can be like, yeah, I don't want that, but I want this.
Can
And
I
they're
get
like, okay.
Can I get a burger with no tomato, onion, pickle? Or
I don't know if that is what they mean.
Or can I, instead of fries, can I get like a salad?
Yeah.
Instead of fries, I want a fucking baked potato.
for fries. Oh no.
Yeah.
And
If they have a baked potato, I'm getting a fucking baked potato.
well, it depends on what I'm eating.
Yeah.
If I'm eating a burger, I'm not getting a baked potato.
baked
If I'm getting a
potato is
burger,
for a
I'm
steak.
getting fries.
You're getting fries.
Yeah.
A
I
baked
hate when you
then
order
you eat the
fries and they're
fries
so
first.
fucking greasy, and there's no flavor on them.
Yeah, that's a waste.
It's a waste.
They can be greasy,
Yeah.
but they better be seasoned.
Yeah. They were the one.
That's like Five Guys is like 50-50. Five Guys is 50-50. Like sometimes they're pretty good.
So
and
2.5?
other times- Sometimes like
When circumcised.
2.5 men.
men.
Yeah, that's a-
men.
You good?
Don't worry.
So apparently they don't do that. I don't know. That's seems
weird.
That seems strange to me
So
too.
if you ever go to Europe and you order something,
If you ever go to Europe and you're getting anything with fries or chips, get mayo.
Oh, bottle water.
Hey. Oi, bruv, would you like some fucking toast with beans on it for some reason?
That dude.
I need a bowl of water.
That dude on
hospital.
that English guy on English chap. Shall I call him an English chap?
He's an English bro. English bro.
The guy on Instagram, he was like, America, it finally happened. I smelled the rain. I smelled the rain. He said, I walked outside and I was like, what does that smell? It smells like it's going to rain, and it rained.
Dude, that.
Well, it's like Steve or like Tim from England or something like that.
No, Josh from England.
Josh from England. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in America, right? And I'm trying to do this, and I didn't realize that they could do this in America. Is this normal? Is this bloody normal?
He was so happy because, and I didn't know
They can't smell it over there?
I guess not. Maybe because it's just so gloomy and gross
it's
anyway.
so humid over there in England.
And their heat waves are 75 fucking degrees. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, that's like
degrees.
I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was like, it's fucking 11 degrees out here. It's fucking bloody hot. I was like,
It's like
what?
Americanize that number.
Americanize that number.
It's like 60 something. I was like, dude,
Though,
it's
to be fair, to be fair to us, like 60 degrees is hot because of our
speak
job.
for yourself.
Because of our yeah. Except for
To
two
normal
cans.
mailmen, 60 degrees is hot because
sure.
we're so used to
That's
walking
my.
outside.
That's my.
I'm like,
I am so comfortable right now.
22 here. He's like, oh, I'd be fucking matting. I was like,
Fucking mad, bruv.
I was like, what?
At least our schools don't
I was
get
like, I
shut
got my
up.
fucking windows open.
Oh, yeah.
With the fan
Oh
blowing.
man, I
It was
woke
nice.
up this morning. My house was at 57.
Mine was at 55.
And
55.
my mom stopped
bro.
over and she's like, "Oh my god, it's so cold in here." I'm like, "I know,
So great.
It's so good."
It was so great.
I'm even like shivering as I'm talking to her. I'm like, "This smells so good. I love it.
I love it.
I slept in a hoodie last night. It's
I did
amazing."
not. I did not.
Well, I was down here for like 5 hours last night.
When I went to bed, it was 62 in my room.
Ooh.
It was, and I still had,
Just went forward, just like, ooh.
and I still kept the windows open and had two fans on.
Did you know 62 is the perfect temperature to get a deep sleep?
Oh, see, great.
Yeah.
the fuck was that?
I found the statement. I found this.
That was his ass.
Oh, we gotta talk about that real quick. Fucking, we're on the phone. I'm guessing you were at lunch.
something.
You were on lunch or on your way back to the route you're on from lunch. All of a sudden, we just heard. We're like, what the fuck was that? Like, that was my ass cheeks.
It was way wetter than that.
It was way wetter than that.
Did it sound
but-
something like this?
Well, I can't do it now. But we could hear your ass clapping
the
together.
reverberation of what cheeks I do have.
What little cheeks you do have clap together. Man, good thing you're not gay, or else whoever's fucking you is just breaking a pelvis every time.
But 3 hours of butt stuff is nice.
I stand by that statement. I don't understand what the big deal is.
All right, we got some breaking news on the prank caller.
Oh, okay. Well, interject. Go ahead.
All right,
Please proceed.
So this is from the Atlanta Falcons because it has to do with one of their staff members. So it says, earlier in the week, Jax Ulbrich, the 21-year-old son of defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich, unintentionally came across...
He's getting fired.
Unintentionally came across the draft contact phone number for Shedeur Sanders off an open iPad while visiting his parents' home, and wrote the number down to later conduct a prank call. Jeff Ulbrich was unaware of the data exposure or any facets of the prank and was made aware of the above only after the fact. The Atlanta Falcons do not condone this behavior and send our sincere apologies to Shedeur Sanders and his family, who have been in contact with to apologize to, as well as facilitate an apology directly from Jax to the Sanders family. We also have been in contact with the NFL and will continue to cooperate fully with any inquiries we may receive from the NFL League office. We are thoroughly reviewing all protocols and updating if necessary to help prevent an incident like this from happening again. So, this fucking dude's son just yoinked it off his iPad.
Oh, that's fucked.
That's brave. That's fucking brave. That's hilarious, too.
That coach is getting fired.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was still really funny.
So worth it, too.
Yeah, so worth it.
That's crazy.
What else is weird?
All right, let's see.
Back to normals.
I'll just read this. I don't know how enamored you are with British culture and people. I was invited to a barbecue in a public place by someone that I met because he liked the t-shirt I was wearing. I felt like some sort of celebrity. I'm an average guy, but everybody wanted to chat with me.
Please tell me it was a Rolling Stones shirt.
I don't know.
No, they have like American cities just printed on shirts over there.
Well, who knows what the shirt was, but the guy was like, "Oh, you got a cool shirt. We're doing a barbecue. You want to come?" You know, like
Goes back to the whole friends
They
thing.
don't do that.
It had nothing to do with his
Hey,
British
you got
accent,
a nice
maybe.
bike. You want to hang out?
right, like how many times we're like, "Oh shit." Meow, and
Friends.
friends. Yeah.
We call them friends.
We call them friends. Yeah, true.
I'm gay. We don't drive Priuses.
I'm gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one was really interesting, and I did not know that. They have those angry sinks that chop stuff up.
Garbage disposal.
A garbage disposal.
I like how they call him angry. That's great.
That's crazy.
Angry sink.
That's
They have
crazy.
those, and I love that. They have those angry sinks,
They have death metal sinks.
right? Like,
I mean, what do you use a garbage garbage disposal for? I don't use it.
What do you mean? What do you use it for? Is
if
that
I
a serious
had one,
question?
I would use it. I don't have one.
all the food that's left over and
No, that goes into my compost pile.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
I don't
not
have-
all of us are
fucking vegans
Don't got green thumbs.
or fucking vegans.
Sorry.
The picture of
I'm gonna
this
feed
is
my
someone
grass.
putting a whole fucking cucumber down.
Okay, now that's a bit, as we say, egregious. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, it just chops your food up so the pipes don't get clogged.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Says, I worked at a multinational company. Besides my truck, the garbage disposal was the thing most people wanted to see.
Like, do the thing. Put the food down in the sink.
They turn it on. They turn it on, forget to turn the water on too, and here's
Oh, no, you can't run it without water. Is that true?
it dulls the blaze quicker.
Yeah.
But
You ever fucking drop a fork in there? No.
And the
Yeah.
garbage just will ding 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 ding.
I learned the hard way that you're not supposed to microwave silverware.
Oh, here. So this one goes back to what we were already talking about.
You've never been to college, have you? Yeah, you can tell. Someone's trying to microwave some fucking ramen noodles at 11 o'clock at night and forgets to put water in the fucking ramen.
My buddy would take a can of ravioli and just open it up and just put it in the microwave. Did it all the time. I was like, dude, that shit's sparking. He's like, yeah, no, I don't know why.
Yeah, it comes with the side of fireworks.
Extra flavor. Extra flavor.
You know they make like
The 4th
metal,
of July edition.
They make like metal microwave safe trays, right? Like racks or whatever else. I still won't put those in.
No.
I wanted to warm up a pack of Pop-Tarts one day.
Bro, you put those in the microwave?
I was a kid.
Oh, what the? Okay.
And I was like,
Warm up Pop-Tarts?
you don't toast them?
No.
Oh, I toast them, but I don't put them in the
Okay, well,
microwave.
I was a fucking kid.
Microwave is crazy work, dude.
I don't warm up my Pop-Tarts. I just take them out the foil and start launching.
Yeah, a lot of times I
What
do
do you
that
pour
too.
your ravioli down in the toaster too?
No, listen. Do you guys...
I could just see like the fucking ravioli
And having to get a fucking like 2 things of forks after a pop. Like, come on.
Oh, fuck! God, fucking burn my hand.
Come on.
Fuck, goddamn.
The fork went through it. It's all over the place now. Fuck it.
No. Just flip them.
No, okay, but here's my question. I guess that should start this off. Do you guys leave your toaster out on the counter?
I don't have a toaster.
Okay, well
I
then.
do not.
Actually, no, I think I do have a toaster. I don't use it.
Okay, but it's not on the counter.
It's not on the counter.
Because you don't leave it out, right?
Because I don't use it.
Okay,
but-
so when I'm a little fucking kid and I wanted to fucking heat my goddamn Pop-Tarts up, guess what is on the counter?
The fucking microwave.
The microwave. So, Pop-Tarts, branded Pop-Tarts come in those foil packets. I didn't fucking know.
Unbranded also comes in the foil, too.
Some of them, not all of them.
Well, the unbranded ones that I have bought also
Okay.
come.
But I was like, oh, I just want to warm up my Pop-Tarts. So, I opened the edge, you know, like...
You vent it.
Yeah, you gotta vent it, right? I fucking put that bitch in there and put it in for like 45 seconds, right? Nothing big. And I'm just watching. Nothing happens right away, by the way.
Nope,
No. You gotta wait a couple seconds.
It takes about 15 seconds for...
And then all of a sudden, the fucking sparks started flying. My fucking... the foil wrapper is like literally being destroyed by the electricity. And it like melted into my Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Mom, there's Vietnam in our microwave.
No, nobody was home. I was old enough to be home by myself, but I was not old enough
to know how to warm up Pop-Tarts.
Right. And so I opened the microwave and it fucking smelled so goddamn bad. You know, because everything was like burnt grossness. And
Melted plastic.
it wasn't
foil.
plastic. It was, well, yeah,
Plastic
okay.
foil.
And it was like stuck to the Pop-Tarts and
Do you
everything.
eat around it?
No.
You throw that shit away and you open a new pack.
No, I definitely threw that shit away, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get in trouble." And I thought I was gonna get in trouble, so I was like trying to vent the house because it smelled really bad. And I did get another pack of Pop-Tarts. I did not put them in the microwave. I just ate them. I just raw dogged them. You know.
Like a good boy should.
Yeah. And
A good Catholic boy.
I don't know why I remember that story, and I don't even remember how old I was, but it was
Traumatic experience.
it was my first like experience of seeing metal in a microwave, right?
That first, oh shit.
Yeah. And then, like, so I won't even put, like, this is microwave safe. No, bullshit.
a bullshit.
A bullshit.
A bullshit.
I've got trust issues. I'll pass.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, nah, I'll find some plastic and I'll fucking deal with that. I will put styrofoam in the microwave, though.
I do that shit all the time. That's fine.
It's totally not healthy, but I don't care.
No, not at all.
Yeah. You can get like the takeout containers or whatever.
Yeah,
the
from like a
styrofoam.
Chinese restaurant
yeah,
or
you
some
just throw
shit.
that shit in the fucking microwave and be done with it.
No.
No, well, I do. 13-3, goddamn. That was... Anyways.
Speaking of styrofoam, you guys want to make some napalm?
Apparently someone did try to ship a snap
I've done that.
It burns real good.
It does. That's a really old picture.
Especially
though.
people.
Very old picture.
Agent Orange is a hell of a drug.
So is MK Ultra, but what's your point?
Right. All right, here's the one where I was talking about how the doors. So I went there for university.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we already know this is a fucking British.
I went there for university.
I was on holiday to the fucking university. Not the.
Oh well,
I went to university.
Well, I'm on holiday.
Yeah. I went there for university, and honestly, Americans just do a lot of things that are generally nice.
Wow.
Like holding a fucking door open.
Holding the door open, smiling if you make eye contact while walking, randomly saying
Fucking
a
white
quick greeting, and etc. Random compliments, too. And I never got the vibe that people were just making them up like some of my friends who haven't...
So you got some fake ass hoes with you, is what I'm hearing.
Your fucking hair looks awful. Bloody awful.
If someone complimented someone's clothes, hair, or whatever, it seemed like they meant it.
Well, yeah.
Which, I mean, right.
What?
I don't know.
You have a nice shirt.
Right? Like, I don't know.
I don't know how many times I've been in the gym or I'm out in public and I wear like a Slipknot shirt
Big
or
Deborah.
or fucking Big Deborah.
Yeah,
or
the Big
fucking
Deborah shirts are great.
Fucking Kublai Khan,
Yeah.
and then someone just goes, like the shirt, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
And you know they mean it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it says they just didn't seem to hold back the random thoughts and say them out loud,
Wait,
Which-
we're supposed
could be good or bad.
Wait, we're supposed to keep those in here?
So there's
Well, I guess if you're over
Hold on. I didn't even really
Well,
notice
over
the
that.
door holding thing after the first few days, but when I returned to my country, I missed it a lot. Not that I ever expected someone to hold the door, even in America, but the absence of it and the quick smiles were surprisingly noticeably gone when I got back home.
What, do people just walk by each other? Just like...
I mean, I see what they're saying, and I raised them one Kent State University, May 4th, 1970.
Wow.
the fact that you thought of that, said I need to be as accurate as possible, and looked it up. Fucking Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young over here. Goddamn.
Wow.
Fucking 7 dead in Ohio.
Do they just not like smile?
Well, would you if you had teeth like that?
Yeah, that's true. That reminds. I'll ask my one gaming buddy about that.
Has he been here to America?
Oh, yeah.
Or are you just gonna ask him if they don't do these things over there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. It says here the work culture is crazy.
What, we're workaholics.
It
Yeah,
says,
no shit.
it says
It's 'cause
I
we
work
have to.
there. I work there, and some people just don't take time off. They are basically on call all the time, evenings, weekends, or whatever.
Yeah, we're
You got
fucking
soft hands,
workaholics.
brother. You got soft hands. Oh, you
Yeah,
work
they
fucking
got
72
fucking
hours.
programs over there.
I work 85 hours a motherfucking day.
I'm going on fucking holiday, and I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, you worked your first 72-hour shift in a row? Oh, I remember my first part-time job.
Yeah.
If your hands don't look like this when you're working.
And I do know that. I do know that we work
They got
a lot.
laws over there where they can't work more than like
like
36 hours, I think, and they have to get like 3 months of vacation time.
I know. I don't know that it's 3 months, but they. I mean,
No,
it,
not
it
over
is
in Germany.
It is way different.
Over in the fatherland.
Yeah.
It is way different.
Oh, mein Führer.
Now, God damn it! What?
Oh, by the way, did you celebrate his birthday this past week? It was his birthday.
I sent him something this morning.
He would have been, math would have put it at 140.
Oh, really?
I don't care what anybody says. He's still
like
alive.
139, something like that.
How old was he during World War II?
He was already. Oh no, he would have been. He'd have been like. he'd have been about 50-ish when he would when
Oh,
he'd
so
been
he
elected.
was- so he
when he
was-
was elected chancellor, he'd been about 50.
no,
By the time
okay.
World War II ended, he'd have been like.
What was I at?
No.
I'm trying.
Getting a little grabby.
My nose. I got a little.
So he would have been about 59, 60 when he offed himself.
Met his ultimate demise.
He didn't.
in
He
the
didn't
bunker.
die. He's still alive.
at 140.
140. What is he collecting Social Security?
No, he's like
Yeah.
Mr. House from New Vegas. He's like living in an
Wait,
underground
where
bunker.
do they say he is? He's in
Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, this one, because I did go to Europe. You've been to
Italy.
I would imagine it's probably quite the same.
Yeah.
And I laughed at this one, and then I thought to myself, like,
What a wonderful time.
the toilet is so full of water.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like our toilets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to convince myself that I'm not about to dunk my cheeks. Now, I don't know how Italy was. But when I went to Europe, the first place that we stopped was in the Netherlands. Okay? And of course, you gotta poop, right?
Yeah.
I might have to with all this
Where the
noise
fuck
I've been
is
making
water?
over here.
There isn't. It was like I pooped on a. This is how I explained it to my friend before he even saw it. I pooped on a shelf, and then water came behind it and flushed it down.
Weird.
Yeah, and it smells.
Yeah. The water covers up the smell.
Yes, well, yeah, a lot of it.
So there is nothing more.
Nothing.
Nothing. There is nothing more. I would recommend at least every guy to do it. There's nothing more freeing than taking a shit in the middle of the woods. If you haven't done it, I would recommend it.
I mean, I've definitely done it.
It feels.
He did it in the desert.
It just feels. Oh yeah. Well, that's probably. Ugh, I can't imagine.
Dude, I just saw this video of this girl. She got out into the woods and and some guy he was shitting in the woods. He came fucking running out. And she goes scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, because she was like, I just needed a mental break, so she parks at like a just parks somewhere and just gets out of the car, like sets the camera up, goes out, gets out. She goes, ah! And then you just fucking see a runner mid shit, toilet paper in hand. He was mid wipe. He just starts running. He just fuck.
That's great. Only in America, right?
You know, we were doing it for thousands and thousands of years, so it just feels very primal. You know, it just feels natural.
Have you ever seen it's a TikTok page, so probably Smurf, you probably haven't seen it, but it's called like Scenic Pisses.
No, I haven't seen
The
that.
guy takes hikes like up in the mountains and forests and shit, and
Finds
then
a good place to take a
finds
piss.
a good place to take a piss and films it.
No, that's awesome.
And films the piss coming out of his ding dong, and then pans up, and it's just this fucking beautiful view.
What the fuck?
That's awesome.
I gotta go find this now.
Yeah, you'll have to share that one. So this one is interesting, and it's very true. And we all, especially as male men, can relate to this, right? And it says how nobody uses the sidewalk. It says, oh yeah, that is cool.
We walk in the road.
No, but it says, like, I was told not to bother walking to a place because XYZ is too far away for walking. Turns out, like 500 meters or 0.3 miles down the road. Why bother using the car for that? Oh, now I remember, because the sidewalk just stops in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, if you look at our routes, like, the sidewalk is in front of one house.
Everywhere I've ever been, like, you're like, oh, well, the sidewalk just fucking stops. That's cool. Like, what the fuck? Apparently, that is not just a where we are thing. Mm-hmm. Apparently, that's a normal thing that you just stop a fucking sidewalk.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
It is. I'm just thinking back. I'm like, yeah, there's some parts where the sidewalk just like
there just isn't one.
Like they'll construct it to like the corner, and then the opposite end of the street doesn't have one.
Doesn't have shit.
It's like, what the fuck? There's still houses there.
Yeah.
Well, it's like on my street, there's no sidewalks, but there's sidewalks on the main road.
Well, but you need sidewalks on the main road.
Yeah, but like on my street and the subsequent streets, there's no sidewalks.
Yeah, like I have a sidewalk at my house, and it wraps and it goes all the way to the stop sign, and it wraps around, and then it comes around the house and goes up to the neighbors, and then stops for one house, and then the sidewalk comes up, and it's there for like 3-4 houses, and then gone.
Okay, that actually reminds me of a question. So the sidewalk is technically the property of the city, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the easement.
So when, let's say it's, fall, right? And all those leaves are dropping down and shit, and those leaves start to pile up against the sidewalk. Is it technically your responsibility to
Yes.
clean those up?
Yes. Repairing sidewalks are also your responsibility.
I just don't, that's just crazy.
Depending where you're at, yeah.
Well, they're owned by the city. Your responsibility.
Just like a mailbox. The mailbox is owned by the post office,
I can't
but
find
it is
that
your
video.
responsibility to maintain the mailbox.
And actually, it's your responsibility to buy it and put one up, too.
Yeah.
But it's not actually yours.
Yeah.
Technically,
You can put whatever you want on the outside, but the inside is ours.
Yeah.
Your insides are mine, boy.
You got a pert mouth.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
I found this interesting. Didn't realize that they still use swipe and sign for credit cards. The server took our card and we followed him followed him to the server station, because in Canada, they either bring the machine to you or you pay at a desk. This was in 2017.
Oh, really?
And we hadn't had to sign for a bill in about a decade.
Yeah, that would be very what? That'd be confusing.
They said everybody at the restaurant that we were at thought we were the weird ones because they followed the server.
Nah, bro, we signed the
I'm trying to think. What the fuck do they mean? So when they gave them their card, they walked up with them.
They walked with them
Yeah.
to
where they cash out. Instead of just having them print the receipt, they bring it back. Okay. I'm following.
Weird,
now.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just here you go. And they take it and they...
Well,
I'm like, what do you mean sign for it? I thought it meant like when you use at a gas station or something.
They're all like chip and pen and... What?
You can turn the volume up.
Yeah. I mean...
well,
Where's the bear in that situation, though?
Yeah.
at Texas Roadhouse, they got the little fucking things you can literally just pay right there.
Same thing with Applebee's.
Yes, and that's...
And those are nice. I like
Well,
that.
that's what they're saying, and a lot of... I do prefer that anyways.
Because then you don't gotta wait on them to come back.
with my bloody card. When they go behind the counter over there, they can be stealing my money.
Well, they can. Think about, what do you need?
I've actually had that happen.
You need the card number and the numbers on the back, and you're good.
Yeah.
I do like the videos when someone they're at Applebee's or Texas Roadhouse and they have the card, and it's always the dude asking the girl, or every now and then is the girl asking the dude, but it's like, am I getting laid tonight after this? And the girl will just be like, no, split bill. They'll be dating for 5 years or some shit. Now you're married for fucking forever.
Do you mind?
I want to fucking sneeze.
Well, don't fucking sneeze. Hold that shit in. I don't like how he made eye contact when he did that.
No, you loved it.
As we talked about getting married.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read this, and then
gonna
I'm
skim
gonna
over that
and then
part?
I'm gonna I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna say my piece real quick about it. For me, it was shocking of how sweet all their food was. I mean, I would never expect to be sweet like bread or mayonnaise. Now, my comment to this is, yes, it may be a lot sweeter, and that's fine.
We tend to put more sugar in
But
things.
our food has flavor.
Yeah.
Whereas overseas, food is so fucking bland.
Mm-hmm. And it's rude to ask for salt and pepper and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's well, you don't think the chef's cooking, the chef did a good job? It's well, no, I just like extra pepper or extra salt on my stuff.
And then it also goes on to say also the size of the portions of food.
Wow.
I was sometimes not able to eat half of the portions I was served. And how nice people were.
Well,
that was really an
that's,
amazing thing.
You know, that's why we have such an obesity problem.
Well, that is true.
Oh shit!
Dropped my phone.
Oh my
Oh, this one
How
was funny.
sweet mayonnaise is.
Yeah, I guess
Mayonnaise is sweet.
maybe compared to theirs.
Yeah, I was going to say probably in comparison to what they have, but
Can you next time you're talking in front of the mic?
So this one was funny and also never realized it was an issue. I couldn't buy beer on Sunday morning.
Oh yeah.
Bible Belt, baby.
Well, yeah. So in Ohio, the law is
You have to have a special license for it.
to sell it. Yes, and then also the gas station I worked at, it was after 10 a.m.
Nice
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
tan line, bud.
I know.
But
Do you not roll up your sleeve?
No.
I realized that's a thing, but I never realized it was
Right. Well, it's like so during the normal week, Monday to Saturday morning, it was 5:30.
Yeah.
Couldn't buy any alcohol before 5:30. And there's been times where someone showed up at 5 o'clock when we opened the doors, throw down a fucking 30 rack of Bush, and be like, "All right, scan the coffee, scan this, scan that, and I'll just take this and set it aside." They go, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't say that." Like, well, why not? It's like it has to wait till 5:30.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. And he's
I
like,
thought that- I
he's
think
like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know.
Fucking come back, bro. It's not that
well,
fucking
Maybe
complicated.
not be an alcoholic.
It's like, well, no, I'm going to go fishing. I'm going. This is the last place I'm going to stop before I go fishing. Well, you're going to have to stop somewhere else if you want beer.
Yeah.
You can't sell it here. Or it's someone will. It'll be like it's like someone's used to getting beer every fucking morning or whatever, and
Yeah.
they stop in at 5:45 on a Sunday. Go to scan it. Just set it right behind the counter. Like, anything else I can get for? Like, well, what'd you do that? It's like I can't even sell it to you till 10. So
Now, is that
Yeah.
like a policy by the store? Or is that just law?
that's law.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to have a special license alone to sell on Sundays, and then you
Yeah.
cannot sell alcohol before a certain time.
And I've never.
Because in our system won't even like
it might maybe out west it's a little different. I don't know, but I know
I know. And then at 1 o'clock, we had to stop selling.
in the morning.
Well,
Yeah,
I
1
know,
o'clock in the
like
morning.
at the gas stations, they cover up like liquor.
Yeah, some will
Yeah.
do that. Like if it's in a door,
They
they'll-
can't sell liquor on Sundays.
yeah.
At all. Right. Yeah. That's another
like they'll
license.
straight up cover
Yeah.
it, or they'll put like a lock on the door handle or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's been times where I was working midnights and I knew they want alcohol, but it was like 12:55, and it's like, well, I want this and this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Do you want alcohol? They're like, well, yeah, I want this and this. Like, okay.
We need to do that now.
I ran to the drive-thru because that was where we kept a lot of our stuff. Quickly grabbed it, set it up here. Okay, scan this. You're gonna pay for this right now. He goes, well, I want all this stuff. Don't fucking worry about it because I can't even complete the sale past 1 o'clock.
if it's past 1.
If it's 1 o'clock. So we're just gonna scan this. You're gonna, and so paid for
We're
it.
doing 2 transactions, buddy.
And it's like, okay, this, your fucking 230 racks of fucking Modelo or fucking whatever.
Modelo.
Two 24
Modelo,
packs of
fool.
Modelo paid for. What else would you like? 'Cause I
Yeah,
can sell
yeah,
you
yeah.
anything else. This is it.
Yeah, I don't think anything of that. I guess obviously it's not like that.
They're so used to drinking over there.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the legal drinking age over there?
16.
Some
Well,
places,
it depends on
some
where you
places
are.
16, some it's like 14, some it's
Yeah,
18.
isn't it like I think it's like Germany, isn't it like 14 or some shit?
Depends on where you are. I don't
I can
know.
ask.
I think it's like 14 with an adult, or then 16.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Imagine
it's
being
not an
like
unusual thing. Like
imagine being like a freshman in high school and just being fucking sloshed every day because you can be.
They do that a lot.
they do
over
that
there.
anyways. They do that here.
Well, I guess not
It's
secretively.
it's more culturally accepted.
Yeah.
Accepted there, yeah.
Yeah. This was an interesting one, and I do wish that it was like that here. The tax isn't automatically added to the price shown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If I had if I only had $1 in my pocket, I'd like to see straight away what I can buy for that $1 without trying to find out the tax rate and calculate it.
This pen is $1. It's like, well, I have $1. Well,
But it's $1.06.
It's $1.06 or $1.07.
Yeah, depending on where you are, even in the same state.
Yeah,
Depending on where you are.
What's the tax for this county is different than
Six and a
mine.
half.
6.5.
Mine is 7.
My parents is 6.5 because
is it?
Yeah. So when I was buying video games with my own money, I'd have to save up. I'm like, okay, the game costs $60.
I know, you got to figure it
But
out.
with tax, it's like $63.52. Okay, so if I just have $65, then I can buy it.
Dude, the fucking sales tax in Arkansas was like 9.5%.
Jesus.
So that makes it easier to calculate.
Which is interesting though, because that was actually
it's just
it's
10.
the second cheapest state to live in, even though they have a crazy ass fucking state tax.
They have a state income tax.
I don't know because I had my home of record here, so I never paid. If they did have state taxes, I never paid them because I paid Ohio.
A lot of times that's what happens. Your sales tax is going to be higher, but you don't have an income tax.
Yeah.
Which I'd prefer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be really nice, right? If like the price on was the price.
Yeah. Fucking $2.50 for a can of Monster, and then you're adding an extra 6.5% for instead of it's just costing $7 or $2.72.
$2.75 or whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
It's probably $2.72. I don't know. The billboards on the interstates. Only 20 miles to whatever, or 15 miles to whatever.
$2.66
for some chain or business. And fireworks everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Any reason we're using it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I kind of agree with this one. Wearing shoes inside is straight up freaking me unhinged.
Yes.
I wear shoes inside.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I have inside shoes.
Yeah.
They're slides.
No.
But
No.
I
shoe.
know. I know.
Only time I wear shoes in the house if I'm literally running in, running out. If I'm going to be in the house
Most
for
of
any
the time, I don't have my shoes on.
But you wear shoes into my house.
Yeah.
I do.
Why?
Well,
Because
only when I'm wearing
my
my riding boots.
Okay, here's one. Do you guys wear socks to bed?
No.
No.
Are
I
you
do.
fucking insane?
I do.
The fuck is wrong with you? How do you sleep?
Because my feetsies is cold if they ain't got no fucking.
I have bad circulation in my feet, and I still don't.
No, that's no.
Dude, you ever fall asleep with socks on and then you're like,
I gotta have my cotton feet condoms on to fall.
And then you're throwing them off like, oh my god,
you're just
my
doing
feet
the
are
fucking
so
foot
fucking
thing,
dry.
it's like, God, get them up.
Yeah.
Get them up. Then you fucking bring your leg up. You just chuck them in the corner of the room. Like, fucking get rid of them. I don't care.
It's terrible. Terrible. I don't know how you do it.
The only time I don't wear the socks is if I'm actually starting to get like way too hot, but that doesn't usually.
That's all the time.
That doesn't usually happen with
Okay,
me.
question.
Yeah.
Do you guys wear hoodies to bed?
no.
No.
Never?
No.
No.
Oh,
I mean, I would like if I perceived it to be too cold in the house.
fucking
then
love. I love wearing hoodies to bed, even when it's even colder. I'll put the hood up.
Do you wear a shirt underneath the hoodie or just the hoodie?
Sometimes usually it's just a hoodie.
Okay, if it's just
you
a hoodie,
know-
that's more
Do you know
understandable.
you're actually, by wearing clothes, you're actually making it worse and harder for you to warm up?
To regulate your body temperature. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're saying is that when it's negative 20 out, I should just fucking free ball it out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't got much to show off, but still.
No, I've got my peanuts to show off.
The next one is the gigantic open spaces everywhere.
What?
Wide open
What do you mean?
spaces.
Well, I think if you think about it, over in Europe, their buildings are right
next
on top
to-
of each other. Everything they don't have.
Yeah. The spaces in between the neighbors.
Well, that, and then
That's
I think
what threw one of my friends.
I think it was in Houston. There is more parking lot space, like space in the city that's taken up for parking lots than some towns.
Yeah.
Yeah, than just the
Yeah,
size
sure.
of towns.
That's this one made me actually pretty happy. Flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very
There was one on a pole above a coffee shop doorway, but the American flag was so large it draped low enough to boop me in the eye.
You just got hit by America. It's got hit by freedom.
America.
In Walmart's school supplies section, there was American flags of different sizes and materials. And that was like in May. I can't imagine what 4th of July is like.
Yeah, that's for Memorial Day. Yeah.
Why there's so
I always love saying when you walk up on a customer's house and there's they have a American flag going.
Fucking
and you
always
get
gets me.
Hit in the face like, I just got hit by freedom. Freedom.
The one house on my route every time I go on their porch.
Swing 5.
Yeah, I know.
What's
It's
turf?
10.
Swing 5 with the fucking turf
yeah, swing
steps.
10.
Fucking
Yeah, the turd steps.
You got the one that says "fuck Biden" and "fuck you for voting for him."
Oh yeah. Is that still up? No, I don't think it is.
Did he take it down?
what swing?
10.
No.
15.
Oh, the
Oh,
big one.
14. 14. No, 15. Yeah, 15.
It's 15.
Yeah,
the
it's
big
still
one.
up.
Yeah, the big one. This one, I agree with them because this is the kind of shit that drives me nuts. Plastering all sorts of things about your children, their schools, your politics on the car in the form of a bumper sticker is extremely strange to me.
God,
That is.
Why do you
weird.
want strangers driving behind you to know those things?
Yeah. Class of 2030 or some shit.
Oh, fuck. 135, 40. 135, 40.
You're on a fucking roll, dude.
That's 4 all by you.
What's the record?
I think the record's like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. You trying to break it today?
Not trying to, but I might.
Fucking Redbeard's gonna come back and both of you are just gonna fucking break it combined. I might have to bust the board out for that one.
Yeah.
12 between the two of us.
And last but not least, the ranch dressing obsession.
Ugh, I don't get that either.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Ranch is pretty mid.
No, it depends on what you're buying then. You're buying a pretty mid
Ranch
brand.
on pizza is a fucking sin, bro.
Bro, shut the
That
fuck
is
up.
terrible.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
so
31,
bad.
I'm with you.
So
In
one,
high
I
school,
don't eat
I used to
I don't
do
eat
it
a lot
all
of
the
pizza.
time.
I try not to.
I love pizza.
I love pizza too, but I try not to.
I know.
Why not?
Because it's really not good for you.
It's
Fattening as
healthier
fuck.
than cereal.
Depends on your definition of healthy, but regardless.
It is. It is. Look it up.
But what kind of ranch do you get?
What?
I don't get ranch.
Yeah. I don't
don't
even.
like
You have to get Hidden Valley.
I don't even have ranch.
If
in my
I
house.
would imagine that's probably what it was. The last time I tried it.
Hidden Valley's not that good.
But ranch is fucking good.
I'm gonna send you this story so you can ask.
What about blue cheese?
Yeah.
You guys like blue cheese?
Yeah.
I don't like blue cheese.
It has its place.
I don't like it either.
That shit's just like eating straight fucking mold.
Because it is.
I know, but like it's like
I love my moldy cheese.
yeah, but let's be honest. Different types of cheeses are in different states of being moldy, and blue cheese is just like all the way there.
Yeah, that's where the flavor comes from.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good flavor. I'm saying
Wings and blue cheese is far superior to ranch. Now, will I use ranch? Sure. I don't have an issue with that. But wings with blue cheese is way better.
like it's the only acceptable time to have blue cheese is with wings.
It is definitely one of the only times for
What
sure.
about cottage cheese?
I love cottage cheese. Large curd only.
I can't remember the last time I actually had it, so I can't.
And all I do is dump a fucking metric ton of pepper in there.
Cottage cheese.
Yeah. Or fruit. But mostly pepper.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I am too. I haven't eaten yet. Well, that was the stories.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting though, isn't it?
They don't hold doors open.
I'm surprised it didn't say something in there about all the school shootings.
No, it was a
And all the stabbings at track meets.
it was more of a positive, light-hearted story. But that was a lot of things.
Yeah, but they got my stat beans.
The fact that you can just walk into a school with an assault rifle.
What's an assault rifle?
What's a woman?
Oh my
Depends
God.
on who you ask for both of those questions.
I touch people.
I love fucking kids.
That one's on here too somewhere.
I love fucking kids.
Sometimes we get some fucking good sounders, man. So, I don't know.
We're just weird, I
Got
guess.
anything else?
Star Wars is good.
Oh, what?
Star Wars is still good. Especially in the D-Box.
You should bring like down a bowl of chips or something when we're.
I know. I'm fucking hungry.
Chips and salsa?
Last time, only time I brought popcorn is when we know we're having a fucking episode.
That's true. But that fucking bread that you had last time. Oh my god.
Oh
yeah, you missed it.
So she made before she made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
I told her to fuck off.
At least it's not oatmeal raisin.
Yesterday.
That's his favorite. Better
She
be careful.
made oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
All I did was just tear off a piece in my mouth. I said, "Fuck you." Just no.
Because you don't want the chocolate in there.
No, because it's that fucking good.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even bite down on it. I
Yeah.
just like, fuck off. Like,
How do you guys feel about no bake cookies? Because I fucking love those things.
Nope.
So what?
I'm out.
No bake.
I'm out.
It's
What the fuck is
essentially
that?
you bring some oats to a boil and then you add. This isn't the exact fucking way that you do it, but the general idea is you bring some oats to a boil, you put fucking chocolate, peanut butter in there, and then it starts to solidify.
I don't like
and
them.
it's
I don't like them.
I don't know. What
just look
that
up.
is.
You have to look it up,
No,
but
no.
I don't
they're
like them.
so good.
No, they're not.
They're so good.
No, they're
I
not.
don't really eat cookies in the first place. Why
They're
would
not
I go-
even cookies.
Why would I go out of my way?
You can't call them cookies. They're not being cooked. It's in the name.
They're not. I don't ever make
No cook
no bake
cookies.
cookies.
No bakes are fucking fire.
Fine.
No.
They're lying
What do
to
you guys
you.
think of no bakies?
What about snickerdoodles?
Those are the best.
You sound like a fucking zombie from COD.
Those are the best cookies.
What about
As long
just,
as they're made by the right person.
What about just your typical like peanut butter cookie?
Yeah.
A cookie will always rise above if it's chewy.
Agreed.
I hate hard cookies,
No, like crunchy.
crunchy.
Yeah.
Okay,
it has
those-
to be chewy.
Yeah.
I don't mind like around the edge. There's a little
Soft,
crunch.
crisp.
Yeah,
You
I
want
don't-
the crisp
I don't
on
mind
the
around the
edges.
edge, but I want the center of the cookie to be chewy.
I feel like this
Soft
is
chocolate chip cookie.
But you don't eat cookies, so your point is mute.
Yeah.
we've
Invalid.
probably talked about this one, but
This is this side of the conversation. This side of the table only conversation. Why don't you just go over there?
I feel like you get very differing answers, like the just run of the mill sugar cookies that you can get from like a Walmart or whatever
Okay.
with the frosting on top. You like those or no?
Not
Time and
really.
place.
Frosted or iced?
I don't. What are they?
There's a
normally?
difference. Yes. Iced,
I would
iced,
say
iced is like it's harder sugar on top.
I would assume
Frosted is like
Is
frosting.
It's yeah. I think I'm referring to the frosted ones then.
Yeah, where it's like a fucking half inch of fucking
Yeah.
frosting on top.
Right.
And
It's like a pink or a blue
And
or
then-
some
Yeah.
color.
And then like the
Time
you
and place.
So here's the thing. I don't know why.
Did you say half inch?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
that's they're fucking
Oh,
good.
yeah. I will eat the fuck out of those. Right? But here's the problem. The cookie is terrible.
They're very
Cookie's so
flour.
dry.
Why is the
floury.
cookie
So
so
dry.
fucking terrible?
Yeah, you're basically just eating it for the frosting.
Yeah.
Is it me or is they just make those with a shit ton of flour? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
They're like
it's gotta
very
be.
floury or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It
just
is-
so dry.
It is. It is.
That's
but,
why I say that's a time and place cookie.
But you can't help but just
like-
eat them.
It's the
Like,
cookie version of the Popeyes biscuit.
I've never had a Popeyes biscuit.
Neither have I. But I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really dry.
There's a serious choking hazard.
You
when
know
you're
who
eating
has
those.
good biscuits?
Freezing.
KFC has good biscuits.
D's biscuits.
So does Bojangles.
I've only had Bojangles one time. To be
Yeah,
honest,
that's
I
all
can't.
right.
Cute.
Thank you.
I'm stuck
I mean,
in a well.
We just now got a Bojangles in the recent past.
Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster.
Up here?
Okay, I fuck with those.
Yeah, those are really
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right next to it's over there.
Kind of the mall?
Yeah.
It's over there in like oh damn it.
I was like, hey.
44-27. 144.
This is gonna be a fun episode
We're
to
at
edit.
5. All by you.
God.
Oh, by the mall.
Yeah.
Over by the mall. Yeah, where the Wendy's is and that car dealership is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Where the
Yeah. And they
fuck
have
is there a Wendy's over there?
I
don't. Yeah, I know where.
I don't know if you can up
Where
here.
they sell Lamborghinis and shit.
by
Yeah.
the Hobby Lobby area.
Sure.
Kind of.
It's kind of in the same
of, yeah.
area. I don't know if you can do that up here or not, but down south, when I was down south, you could buy their sweet tea by the gallon.
Probably not up here, but I think I've seen that before. I think like when we go down like for vacation. And all
So
that.
good.
Yeah,
So good. I mean, you're going to get diabetes.
of course. It's,
But
it's Southern
all
tea.
good.
We always went
It's not
to,
down there. It's not sweet tea. It's just Southern
It's
tea.
just tea.
we always went to Chick-fil-A and buy their lemonade by the gallons, and then you take some, you pour about half of it out, and then you pour half.
Vodka.
No,
Tea.
fucking Everclear.
Oh, Everclear.
Just going straight for it. Right?
Everclear. God
I
damn.
was say you just make it
Ugh.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold. Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
No.
Hey Arnold.
I hated Hey Arnold.
What about
You're also a little too old.
Hey,
Maybe
it's
that's why.
Franklin. The fucking turtle.
What?
Hey, it's Franklin, the turtle. Remember that one?
No.
Never mind then.
Do you know what he's talking about? What is he talking about?
It's like PBS TV shit.
PBS?
Yeah.
Is that what you got to watch when you were a kid? PBS?
I got to watch that, but I also got to watch Family Guy. It was a very drastic difference in what I watched.
Are your parents religious?
Yes, but no. Yes.
Yes,
Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
I was allowed to watch Family Guy until my mom came into my room one night, and she
did.
There was the one episode where her
Pussy.
where Herbert the pervert called them.
Fucking love that guy.
He's like, where's the news boy today? I haven't seen my good news. Still waiting on the news boy. I haven't seen my good news today. All right, now you started to piss me off, you little son of a bitch. And of course, my mom walks in at that time and says, "You are not allowed to watch this anymore." So I kept watching it.
Nice. In fact,
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
I liked Family Guy, but I never.
Oh, it's still
I never
my favorite.
really got into it, but
Yeah.
I watched it.
That's my
Right. Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah. That's your favorite over like South Park?
Not necessarily. I just haven't watched enough South Park to really.
Oh.
But that was actually one that I definitely. They would allow me to watch Family Guy, but like South Park was like a no because that one was like especially like fucked.
Yeah, it
you
was.
know?
Yeah, it still is.
Fucking Jew. Quit calling me a fucking Jew.
Like, can you honestly name a more offensive and just vulgar cartoon than South Park?
No, but I mean maybe, but that's why I love it so much because they're equal opportunity haters.
Right.
They hate both sides.
They hate.
Plus,
it
everything
has
was-
nothing to do
everything
with
was-
politics, though. They
Everything
hate
was so
everyone.
topical too because
Yeah.
they made the episode the week, like in a week.
Yeah.
They made it so it aired on Wednesday. On Thursday they took a break and then they started like writing and making it
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah,
and then
it
having it
was-
ready by like Tuesday so they can send it up.
It was always just so great, always so great, and I loved it because they didn't fucking care what
Yeah.
anybody else thought, right?
Okay, class. Today we're going to talk about the diversity of Asian people.
Okay. You remember when they had all the big balls on the guys and they were just like just bouncing around?
the one thing that always sticks in my head is when they made fun of Snooki.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh god.
Ni hao, South Park Elementary. How are y'all fearing?
I like the Mexican border one.
Those are always funny.
The World of Warcraft ones. That's fucked.
He drew Snooki, and that sticks in my head every fucking time.
So the South
Who's
Park
Snooki?
games. The South Park games are
I
on.
never watched
Fractured butthole.
Yeah, the South Park
shit was
games are
stupid.
on Game Pass, and they're so fucking offensive and they're so fucking fun.
I don't know if it's the fractured butthole or whatever one, but the difficulty class is based on what skin you are.
Interesting.
It even says it's like choose your skin tone. Easy is white people, hard is black people.
Yeah,
It's always funny like watching people's reactions of like on like what it means like when they figure it out. It's so fucking funny.
why? It's like, why shouldn't everyone be like that? Like, who fucking cares what somebody else thinks?
Straight up, you're gonna get fucking insulted because of
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
If you can't laugh at that, then
yeah.
fucking relax.
Just relax.
Take a chill pill.
What the fuck are you doing? It's like your foreskin you're playing with.
Joke's on you. I don't have foreskin.
Why is that a joke? That's a normal thing in the United States to not have that.
They cooked it up in a skillet as soon as they took it from me.
That's disgusting.
You gonna go after your parents? for
Apparently,
that?
it's a delicacy. I don't know. The doctor was Indian.
I have one for that.
Not that Indian. The red dot Indian, yeah.
I know. I didn't know that didn't have more
Not
to
feather
it.
dot.
I know. That's actually what it says, feather not dot. But I didn't know that. I mean, that's a toucan sounder right there. So
Anytime someone makes the dots not feathers phrase, I just want to watch Good Will Hunting.
another great movie.
No, they would be like, will the owner of a red Honda Civic please move your car to the no parking zone? Thank you.
Come again.
Wait, they don't work at fucking Walmart.
Well, maybe they do.
Some
Have
do.
you seen? Have you seen some of the people that work at Walmart, bro?
They don't own it.
You've seen some of the people that go to Walmart?
Yeah,
If you're ever feeling shitty about yourself, go to Walmart.
Go to Walmart.
You'll feel real good about yourself real fast.
If you've never seen someone that weighs 500 pounds, you can go to Walmart right
Well-
now and see one.
Well, the Viking used to be on the show, so.
Yeah.
That dude shits 2x4s, I'm sure.
Who was that YouTuber that used to do?
Nico Avocado.
Who?
Yeah.
Avocado.
Nico Avocado. He used to do what are called
Basement Yard.
What?
The Basement Yard guy?
Thinking of different people.
No, he used to do
What is
people of Walmart
What is? Oh,
videos.
those are fun.
Yeah. Guy I'm thinking of used to do mukbang videos where he just eats a bunch of food.
Yeah, didn't he lose like a shit ton of weight recently?
Yeah. So he used to be like, say like $185. Okay. Then he do the YouTube videos where he just eats a shit ton of food, ballooned up to like 400 pounds
Holy shit.
in like 2 years. Because he's posting a bunch,
My
but then
God.
he secretly recorded a bunch of videos and had them all posted on a regular schedule while he was in a weight loss journey, and just to see how people would react, and people were still calling him fat fuck and all this shit, and then he just posted one where he was back down to like 185, which was like, see, like just everything's a lie on social media,
Yeah. Well,
on the internet, everything's a lie.
It is.
Yeah, because he posted a video on on Monday of him being 400 pounds, and then by Thursday posted another video of him being 185.
Yeah.
So
Which speaking of everything's a lie, I understand like AI may have its place and shit, but these fucking AI videos are just getting out of hand.
Well, yeah.
They're so...
You can watch a video and be like, every single fucking video you can watch and be like, is that real? Mm-hmm.
Like that's how
Because-
good
Well, it's
they
like
are.
what the Shador Sanders thing.
Yeah,
it's like everyone thought. Everyone thought like, oh, that's and it was either the phone call was done by AI,
Right.
or his reaction was AI or something like that.
Turns out it
There's
was real.
also already an AI video out of him where he's like, I don't want to play for the Browns, blah 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 blah. I'm going to decline this draft pick or something like that. But it was AI. But it's at first it seemed real, and then I was like,
That's
wait.
what I'm saying. Like, it's getting out of hand, people.
I haven't really seen any AI videos.
But because you don't realize it. That's the problem.
Well, then the problem was with that is that there are some, like, people will post AI videos about Trump or Biden or Kamala, and then you have the fucking boomers that don't understand technology, and they'll see the video and be like, oh, see, this is real. This is what's happening.
This is what he said. It's him.
And it's what he said or what she said. It's like, that's clearly fake.
But
like, to people like us who are either on the internet or we understand what AI is, it's like, that's clearly fake. It's like, well, no, that's real. This is what they said. It's proof. He said it right here in this video. It's like,
yeah, but you can obviously tell that's an AI voice.
Not all the time.
No, because they have,
especially if someone's popular.
Yeah, if they take like their time on doing it.
So was it AI when he said, "I'm gonna come"?
No,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness.
Now my whole joke Rolodex is gonna have to completely change.
What'd you guys think about that boat flying?
Huh?
The boat flying. I sent it.
A boat flying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you send shit, I just don't watch it.
Dude, he went fucking flying.
Oh yeah. No, I did watch that. Yep.
Just like when you send shit, West Woman sends shit, and from Facebook, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
I did.
Half
I
of
did
the
watch
shit
that.
he sends from Facebook is behind a fucking wall.
A wall.
Yeah.
You have to join this group.
A privacy wall. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh well, I thought you guys could see.
No, that fucking boat went.
When you said boat flying, I thought you meant like literally a boat was flying, and I was like,
Oh, it went fucking flying.
So real quick before we end up here, because we're almost at 2 hours. What is this mushroom? This mushroom that eats radiation.
yeah, I was trying to find a.
Now, how is the trip?
Do you get radiation poisoning from eating this?
Yeah.
So this isn't like recent news. I don't know what West Woman was talking about because this article was posted in 2020.
Okay.
But it says,
recent.
well,
5 fucking years ago.
well, I guess that depends on what your definition of recent is. But
Sure.
It says that they discovered a strand of fungi in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant that feeds on radiation, according to a Thursday report by Express, whatever. It was first found at Chernobyl in 91, 5 years after the reactor exploded, but they've just recently found that it's...
fucking 91 they found this.
Yeah.
That's pretty old news.
Wow.
But it says, but scientists have just recently found that its properties could help protect people from radiation. And it's called... Fuck, I don't even know if I can pronounce this.
Try it.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
Cryptococcus? Cryptococcus?
The goose.
It's crypto, right? Crypto, that's obvious, but then it's COCCUS. COCCUS. So is that coccus, fucking, I don't know.
I almost had cock on my cock.
And it's well known to science having first been described in the 1890s.
1890. That's old news.
Well, that I can agree is definitely old news. But, it's like a puzzle. They have one piece, and then they get another piece, and then they get the final quote-unquote piece. But says it can be a nasty microorganism for humans if it gets into those with compromised immune systems, resulting in an infection known as cryptococcus. Cryptococcus, and then you get cryptococcus. Fuck, these words are just... I'm not an Englishologist, just like one of our other members.
Radiothropic fungi are fungi that can perform the hypothetical biological process of radiosynthesis, which means ionizing radiation as an energy source to drive metabolism. Mm-hmm. So kind of like how plants use sunlight to
sure.
Photosynthesis.
Yeah, photosynthesis. It has been claimed that the radiotropic fungi have been found in extreme environments such as a Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Most radiotropic fungi use melanin in some capacity to survive. The process of using radiation and melanin for energy has been termed radiosynthesis and is thought to be analogous to anaerobic respiration. However, it is not known if the multi-step process of photosynthesis or chemosynthesis is used in radiosynthesis, or even if radiosynthesis exists in human beings. And a study was conducted in 2018 to 2019 to determine if this can be used as part of space travel to help
Absorb the radiation.
conducted in order to test whether radiotropic fungi could provide protection from ionizing radiation in space as part of a research efforts preceding a possible trip to Mars.
Okay.
The growth of this fungus and its ability to deflect the effects of ionizing radiation were studied for 30 days aboard the ISS. The experimental trial yielded very promising results.
Huh.
Was found to directly correlate with the amount of fungus. There was no difference in reduction of ionizing radiation between the experimental and control group within the first 24-hour period. Yeah. So, yeah.
Interesting.
I'm just curious what what are the conditions in which this fungi needs to grow? You know, like, can you just
Right.
grow
Do you
it?
have to have radiation?
Yeah.
Or does it grow?
Can you just like fucking throw it into your fucking backyard and it'll grow? You know.
Right.
Probably.
Or do you have to have
because
like
if it's
super
using the
specific?
radiation as fuel,
It appears that for these type of fungi to actually produce their form of photosynthesis, it needs immense amount of radiation.
Okay. So it does need.
It needs to
Yeah.
it needs to be in a place where there's dense amount of radiation to thrive.
So you essentially
Uncovered some
would-
200 species of at Chernobyl. They uncovered 200 species of apparently radiotropic fungi containing the pigment melanin on the walls of the reactor room and the surrounding soil.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's in the reactor room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Such melanized fungi have been discovered in nutrient-poor, high-altitude areas which exposure leads high-level ultraviolet radiation. So yeah, in order for these fungi to survive, there needs to be immense amount of radiation
Gotcha.
in order for them to survive. So
that complicates things a little bit. Huh?
You think?
Gonna have to be lab grown on most of them, I would imagine.
yeah.
Yeah. Keep it in a radiation box.
I wonder, does it give them people tricks?
That you'd be an idiot to eat that.
well,
It'd give you a trip to the afterlife.
well,
That's okay.
it's Florida man we're talking about.
Oh,
here.
okay. I
wonder what it tastes like.
Death.
It tastes like melatonin.
It tastes like a banana.
Banana. Chicken and banana.
It tastes like I don't feel so good.
No. I don't know. That's so it is pretty interesting. Maybe if we can figure it out. I'm sure we'll fuck it up because we always do. Human race
Fuck yeah.
fucks everything up.
Yep, we invented AIDS.
On that note,
Anyways,
An a-hole.
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up on that note. So this has been another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I was your host, Papa Smurf.
2 cans.
Florida man.
And I'm 31. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye-bye.